This is my kit. I play on a Pearl Master Custom kit. I pretty much played on Pearl most of my drumming career because I found that you can beat the hell out of them and they're still going to sound just about as good as new. I have close to a standard size drums. I have a 12, 13, 14, and 16 inch mounted tom, a 22 inch bass drum, and I'm playing a 13 inch piccolo snare. My cymbals are pretty much entirely A-custom with a very few exceptions, and I'll talk about those in a minute. If you'll also notice, I play on a rack system. That makes the setup and teardown easier. Now I went with the Pearl rack system, not so much because it's a Pearl system, but more because they put out a square rack as opposed to a tube, and that allows for better grip from the hardware clamp, so I don't have to worry about them sliding around as much. If you look over here, you'll notice I play on a Yamaha Sforzando marching snare. Originally bought to practice marching music on, but I found that when you incorporate it into a drum kit, it gives you a different sound to use, and you can make intros and breaks of songs sound completely different. When playing that, I'll use this 8-inch splash cymbal a lot just to give me a crash sound while I'm playing on a softer section of a song, but I can still hit it real hard because I tend to be a very intense player. The next piece of equipment I use is my Tama Rhythm Watch metronome. I really like this metronome. It does everything I want out of a metronome and then some. I haven't found a situation I need a metronome with yet that it hasn't been perfect. Also, if anybody I'm playing with wants to go off the metronome with me, I do have a headphone splitter out front here. I can run a line out to the headphone splitter so that other people can use a metronome. You may also notice I have 2 hi-hats as opposed to 1. I use that more because of my bass drum technique. I use my left foot a whole lot while I'm playing bass drum. I try and keep my patterns more intricate than normal. And if you do that, you can't keep a closed hi-hat. So I keep one of these hi-hats closed and one of them open so that I have both if I need them. And this set of hi-hats is one of the first cymbals that's not an A-custom. It's a K-custom dark. I got those because to me it almost sounds like glass shattering, and I really like the way that sounds with the drum kit. You also notice I have 3 crash cymbals. I did used to go with 4. I had my 4th one mounted in this area, but when you keep a cymbal here, it really interrupts the visibility between me and an audience when I'm playing live, and between me and the band members, either live or rehearsal, and it makes it more difficult to communicate it if you need to. So I took that out pretty much just for visibility purposes. Now my ride cymbal, it isn't a custom, but it is more like a jazz ride. The dynamic contrast between this part of the cymbal and the edge of the bell is so great that it works for every type of music you can play. So I really like the ride for that reason. Further around, you'll see this is the next cymbal that's not an A-custom. It's actually a very cheap Wuhan China cymbal. Probably $15. One of my best friends kept telling me he was going to buy me a new cymbal for my birthday. When my birthday came around, he gave me this, laughing, saying, "Ha ha, you thought I was getting you a good cymbal." Well, I went ahead and put it up anyway, just for the hell of it, and I fell in love with the cymbal. And I've had it for almost 2 years, and I use it in just about every song I play in because it sounds great with the kit. It sounds like an ass by itself. Within the kit, it sounds wonderful. The next cymbal is another China cymbal I keep. It's an A-custom China, but I keep it inverted, and it's strictly for visual purposes only. I may use it once or twice during a set at most, and what I'll use it for is if I'm doing a roll across the toms, I'll try and upstroke the cymbal on count 4 so I can do a downstroke on the crash cymbal on count 1, and it just adds more of a visual deal to what I'm playing. That's the only purpose I keep it for. There's really no other reason. If you'll notice behind me, I do have this radio set up so that when I play a song for you in just a minute, you're going to be able to hear what I'm playing along to, but hopefully my drums are going to be loud enough so that you can hear what I'm playing. There will be some discrepancies between what I play and what's recorded, but I'm doing that mainly because I want to show you that yes, I can learn a song, but I'm also going to add my own personal touch to it, so that you're getting a drummer that has his own ideas and not somebody who's just going to play exactly what you tell him to play. So having said that, here is the song, The One to Hurt You.